Down the line makes me lonely. Sometimes I wish to ride away. Sometimes I want to ride away. Sometimes I wish to fly away. Sometimes I want to fly away. But you can't judge a book looking at the cover. You can't love someone for messing with another. No, you can't win a war fighting with your brother. You wanna have peace, gotta love one another. Lighting up the sky makes me worry. Sometimes I wish to run away. Sometimes I want to run away. But you can't judge a book looking at the cover. You can't love someone or messing with another. No, you can't win a war fighting with your brother. You wanna have peace, gotta love one another. And tonight, I want you in a cage match.
And tonight, I want you. And tonight, I want you in a cage match.
And tonight, I want you in a cage match.
And tonight, I want you.
And tonight, I want. And tonight, I want you in a cage match. Maybe in a new life we can turn this thing around. But you can't judge a book looking at the cover. You can't love someone messing with another. No, you can't win a war fighting with your brother. You wanna have peace, gotta love one another. Now you can't judge a book, gotta love one another. Can't judge a book. Now you can't judge a the situation worse. Cause you wanna take advantage and control of the things that I manage to keep under control. Like my happiness, my family, and all of my music, my music, my music, my music, yeah. You had it all, you chose to abuse it, abuse it, abuse it, abuse it. So I'm tearing this and everything else between me and what I wanna do to pieces. I'm tearing you and everything else between me and you to memory. So good now, even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking. Better now, I'm awake now, I can see everything in front of me. So good now, even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking. Better now, I'm awake now, I can see everything in front of me. What's wrong with me? You wanna know what's wrong with me? I can ask you the exact same thing. What's wrong with me? You wanna know what's wrong with me? I could ask you the exact same thing. I have my opinion and you have yours. You don't have to like mine, cause I don't like yours. I have my opinion and you have yours. You don't have to like mine, cause I don't like yours. What's wrong with you? I wanna know what's wrong with you and why this doesn't make sense to you. What's wrong with you? I wanna know what's wrong with you and why this doesn't make sense to you, to you, to you, to you. I'm stronger now, even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking. Ooh, I'm better now, I'm awake now, I can see everything in front of me. I'm stronger now, even after everything that you did, still alive and kicking. Ooh, I'm better now, I'm awake now, I can see everything in front of me now. Now I see everything in front of me now. Now I see everything in front of me Red eyes, just keep my heart beating, your secret safe with me. Just drive a broken our mirror so our past won't look so tempting. I never thought it'd feel this good to quit. Feel your taste so sweet. I'm not afraid anymore. Forgive me. I'll swing here. I'll hang from this rope just at least until they found me. Stay close, dear. The note on the floor says I wish that you were here. I never thought it'd feel this good to quit. Feel your taste so sweet. I'm not afraid anymore. Forgive me. train.
Okay, got your boy in the boat. About to take me off with this. Got your boy in the boat. About to take me off with this. Got your boy in the boat. About to take me off. Got your boy in the boat. Got your boy in the boat. Got your boy in the boat. About to take me. Got your boy in the boat. Got your boy in the boat. About to take me off with this. Okay, G's up. Little scrap. I got money. Okay, Okay, G's up. Little scrap. I got money. Be a me. Money in the bank. Okay, Okay, G's up. Little scrap. I got money. Be a me. Money in the bank.
Got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink.
Okay, G's up. Okay, G's up. Little scrap. I got money. Be a me. Money in the bank.
Got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the
Got your boy in the boat. Got your boy in the boat. Okay, got your boy in the boat.
Somewhere between heaven and total wreck. Feet sometimes on solid ground, sometimes at the edge. Spend your waking moments simply killing time. To give up on your hopes and dreams, to give up on your life. heart beating in secret safe with me. Just drive a broken our mirror so our past won't look so tempting. Whatever that it feels good to quit. Failure tastes so sweet. I'm not afraid anymore. Forgive me. I'll swing here. I'll hang from this rope just at least until they found me. Stay close, dear. The note on the floor says I wish that you were here. Whatever thought it feel is good to quit. Failure tastes so sweet. I'm not afraid anymore. Forgive me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of SmackDown. This is Michael Cole here with my broadcast partner, Taz at ringside. Taz, how'd you like to be in this man's shoes tonight?
I can't believe you'd even ask me that, Cole. If you're willing to be the special referee in a match between Benoit and Taker, you're either stupid or crazy. And here I was thinking Teddy Long actually liked this guy. I don't envy him one bit.
For that, now stick 'em up. 10-4, good buddy. Tone got his money up. Worth millions, still back your bitch looking for me. What? You're staring at the angel with death. Lying, pants on fire. You burning up like David Correct. This is architect music. Verbal street opera. Proper tech man. Fluid got the projects booming indeed. I ran through the tunnel. Terrorized speed. That's when I was still in the jungle. Slinging that D.
Get out my face. Don't need no you got no more. Don't need no hands. Been messing up my corner. And you're better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off. Hey, fool. You ready for another beat? You should have never came back. Look here, man.
And the opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 234 pounds, Chris Benoit. From Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, The Undertaker.
Good evening to our fans from Vancouver, British Columbia. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight. Hey, partner?
Hey, Cole, it's pretty funny you said, hey. You know, like the Canadians, they always go, hey. You know, hey.
What can I say, Taz? The enthusiasm of these Vancouver fans is contagious. I can't remember the last time I saw a crowd this pumped up for SmackDown action. Come on, the referee's supposed to be impartial for crying out loud. Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole. You know, you can show off for the crowd all you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, Taz, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar. Nice reversal.
This is just dumb, Cole. You don't win a match by choking your opponent to death.
I disagree, Taz. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
I think Benoit might have lost a step or two when he took that little vacation from SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? We all know that the competition on Raw isn't exactly impressive, and I think Benoit might have gotten a little rusty.
Well, what are you talking about? If anything, Benoit's become more impressive since he went to Raw. It's great to see him in action again tonight. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of free...
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If the opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a back-to-time move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal? Oh man, these fans, whether you like this superstar or not, you gotta have a little sympathy right now.
I have to agree with you, partner. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
The thing you gotta remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style and his offense is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool and keep your head together in the ring with him, you're halfway home.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man, Taz. Surely you can't forget about them.
Oh, you see, that's the other 50%, Cole. Good luck with that, if you know what I'm saying. By the way, let me ask you a question. You call me Shirley? Look at this. We got some old-fashioned brutality right here.
A fierce chest slap. That's got to make you think twice about continuing the match.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out, but now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never know when something huge is gonna go down. lot when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. You know, Cole, I got a lot of respect for Chris Benoit, but he also jumped back and forth between Raw and SmackDown more than any other superstar. I don't know, he's putting a lot on the line going up there. You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that that would change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Taker's earned his rep, no doubt about that. No one's disputing that. But you gotta know when to call it a day, Cole. There's a fine line between legend and has-been.
I can't believe you can sit here and even imply that The Undertaker might be a has-been. That could be hazardous to your health.
Hey, Cole, don't put words in my mouth. The dead man has been on top of this business for a very long time. But the thing about being on top is there's nowhere to go but down.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done. I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. And there's the pin! Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponent think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider...
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz. What a reversal.
Chris Benoit's a great technical wrestler, no doubt about it, I'm telling you. But after taking all the abuse he's taken in his career, I don't know if he's got what it takes to win here tonight.
The smart money never bets against Chris Benoit, Taz. He's got a well-earned reputation for coming out ahead in just about any encounter. I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary Deadman, The Undertaker.
Yeah, but you can only stay on top of the mountain for so long. And the Deadman's been there for a very, very long time.
That might be true, Taz, but I don't see anyone on the horizon who could dethrone the Phoenix. He could pin his opponent right here.
Here's your winner, Chris Benoit.
don't know what the heck you were thinking last week, but you landed yourself in a whole lot of hot water. All I asked you to do was to call that match right down the middle. But I guess the Undertaker didn't see it that way. Anyway, you've got the dead man mad at you, and that's like signing your own death warrant. He's asked for a match against you, and there ain't no way I'm gonna tell that man no. But here's the really scary part. No one's seen Benoit since last week's match, and I've got no idea what's going through Benoit's head. Good luck, player. You're gonna need it.
I'll scratch up my empty wounds and never forget a bed of your broken nails to lay on. I try to hide. I don't want to be afraid of letting go. I'm someone like you. I know.
We
Got your boy in the booth.
You know, I thought I felt
Got the boy in the boot. Okay, KK. Okay, KK. G's up. Little scrap. I got money. Be a me. Money in the bank. See you,
I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank.
Yeah.
Shout out what you drink.
I'ma get that dough and fuck with them. Some ladies that know me know strap is a pro. Fill up at the bar, go get a massage. Find me a couple, we can make it a massage. You be trying hard, but you don't start. You be doing this shit, gon' get you to the mall. I go get that paper, a make a watch. I be pulling up knots, they can buy me a yacht. Hold on, baby, please, go get on your knees. If you don't do it for me, then
We know that music. Here comes it. You know, I thought I felt sorry for this man last week when he had to referee one of the Undertaker's matches, but now he's got to compete in one.
Well, that's what happens when you try to play favorites as a special referee.
Frankly, I'm not even sure that he played favorites, Taz. This could all be some sort of misunderstanding, but nevertheless, I guess we all understand now why no one else wanted to referee that match last week.
I'ma get that dough and fuck with them. Some ladies that know me know strap is a pro. Fill up at the bar, go get a massage. Find me a couple, we can make it a massage. You be trying hard, but you don't start. You be doing this shit, gon' get you to the mall. I go get that paper, a make a watch. I be pulling up knots, they can buy me a yacht. Hold on, baby, please, go get on your knees. If you don't do it for me, then do it for the cheese. Yeah, I got extra weed. Yeah, money long like sleeves. Yeah, if a try to creep, I got extra.
Listen to that crowd. This is Michael Cole with Taz at ringside, bringing you SmackDown action from Seattle, Washington.
They're already going crazy, and the action hasn't even started yet. You know tonight's show, Cole, is going to be off the hook.
No question. The SmackDown superstars never fail to bring the house down, and Seattle will never be the same after tonight.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you. Submission hold locked in. Did they see a tap out right here?
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary dead man, The Undertaker.
Yeah, but you can only stay on top of the mountain for so long, and the dead man's been there for a very, very long time.
That might be true, Taz, but I don't see anyone on the horizon who could dethrone the Phenom. He was one step ahead on that one.
The thing you gotta remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style, his offense, is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool and keep your head together in the ring with him, you're halfway home.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man, Taz. Surely you can't forget about them.
Well, you see, that's the other 50%, Cole. Well, good luck with that, if you know what I'm saying. By the way, let me ask you a question. You call me Shirley?
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and that...
And here's the cover.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. And it could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
Man, you just can't put it. I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker's one of the most impressive superstars ever.
He's going for the pin! That reversal might stop his opponent's moment.
Oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't 3. Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear.
What a counter that was. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of... And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars, for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be Cruiserweight champ. He can get the pin right here. 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Ryan.
What? I didn't sabotage your match. You don't believe me? Fine. You don't scare me, dead man. Come on!
Out of my way, Junior. I want a rematch, Taker, without your funky here.
What? Bring it!
Is that right?
I want my title match, Taker. Just you and me, So leave your little punk out.
Hey, what the hell?
Get your damn hands off me. You are mine, dead man.
I'm getting over it, pushing past all those songs, but it ain't getting right to the root of what the problem really is. The reasons for the misunderstandings, the emergency landings on a plane headed for home is where the heart was living till it was without feeling and started revealing itself to everyone else by just packing up, moving out, saying it could do without a barely able to say, but running up out the mouth. So I'm tearing this and everything else between me and what I wanna do.
time comes when we must stand and fight against the odds. And the size of the opponent can make no difference. To be a real champion is the ultimate test. To win is the ultimate goal.
I came to crush anybody in my way. They getting hit with the chin music. Punk straight getting it. My
It's a sold-out crowd tonight in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and what a show we've got for you tonight.
You can say that again. There won't be much love lost in the city of brotherly love tonight.
There sure won't. The SmackDown superstars are fired up, and so are these WWE fans, so let's get started. For the sake of our show tonight. I hope Kelly manages to restrain her exhibitionist tendencies.
Excuse me? Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're gonna see that fire put out pronto. Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking you.
Here's the pin.
Tori Wilson, of course, has appeared on the cover of Playboy magazine twice. I'm sure you picked up those issues.
Absolutely, but I just read them for the articles. And let me tell you, Tori's got some beautiful articles in there.
General.
What is it really? What's going on here? You got the system for total control. Now is there anybody out there? Now watch yourself, yeah, cause we can't go. What is it really that is in your head?
Plus rip and chop, a dump on a chump and punk your ass a gas. Then I'm done with rap, now I'm prepared to cash in. For the heaviest, all you're gonna get, cause we never rest, drop this on ya. For the heaviest, you would never wanna, cause we come back.
Welcome to a sold-out show from the Great White North. Michael Cole and Taz coming in tonight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
There's some friends over here, right, Cole? That Paulie Fou Francais, right?
I don't know if our fans at home know this, but these guys don't get along that well backstage.
Yeah, I noticed that too, Cole. I think we could see, what do you call, repressed emotions all over here. Corey's outfit doesn't leave much for the imagination, but believe me, my imagination is floating around right now.